Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcast, Radio Public, Breaker, Podchaser, Pocket Cast, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, at Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 62 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. It's the newest DC animated straight-to-video release. It stars the voices of Jensen Ackles, Josh Duhamel, Naya Rivera, Billy Burke, Titus Welliver, Jack Quaid, Fred Tatasciore. I know I said his name wrong. He do a lot of dope animation. Among other voices. Off the top of my head, I'm forgetting some. But I don't want to just rudely leave anybody out. It's a big cast. It's directed by Chris Palmer, who also directed Superman, Man of Tomorrow, about a year ago. That one came out. And, of course, this is based on the graphic novel, Batman The Long Halloween. Batman, Harvey Dent, Commissioner Gordon, they're investigating murders that only take place on holidays. Like, I was hyped for this when they announced it at DC Fandom last year because, like, I've actually read this graphic novel, man. I have actually read and finished Batman The Long Halloween. I mean, you see how thick this is. No wonder why they split it into two movies. I had some reservations, I can't lie to you, because DC has a lot of great animated releases, but they also have some duds. So I went in watching this like, are we gonna get Under the Red Hood, Death in the Family storyline, caliber release, or are we gonna get Batman Hush? Because I'm sorry, or even The Killing Joke. Everybody who's seen The Killing Joke knows the actual story that they put in the movie, The Killing Joke story, translated book to movie, is phenomenal. But to get to like an 85, 90 minute runtime, they had to add some unnecessariness. And then, I'm sorry, again, Batman Hush, who was revealed to be Hush, ruined that movie for me. Like, it's good up until that point. It's actually great up until that reveal. But Under the Red Hood, I think majority of us nerds that watch these, Under the Red Hood is the chef's kiss. Like, every new release, we're hoping that they're at least as good as Under the Red Hood. And even like Jensen Ackles as Bruce Wayne and Batman, I was hesitant. But he kills it. Like, he almost sounds like Kevin Conroy as Batman. I liked Billy Burke as Commissioner Gordon. He was funny at first, and like I was trying too hard not to laugh because he looks just like Commissioner Gordon from the Harley Quinn animated series, but he's like not that Commissioner Gordon. And then watching this, you can see where a lot of inspiration came for The Dark Knight. Like, it's great. That's what they do in these graphic novels and animated series, and what they do in everything besides live action movies is what I want live action movies to become. If you build up this universe, why can't you have like 7 villains in a movie? They don't all have to be the central focus. They don't even all have to be antagonists. You can just like drive past the Iceberg Lounge. Penguin doesn't have to be the main antagonist. You can, if Joker's in the movie, like, he's gonna get a scene. He's gonna cause some kind of havoc. I can't say Joker, but like there's like you could do respect to Clayface, Killer Croc, Man-Bat, Scarecrow, and they don't have to be the lead villain. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've read the graphic novel, I finished the graphic novel, but it was like 12 years ago, so the story is fuzzy. Who I thought was the holiday killer, a swerve was pulled on me, and I like that. It built anticipation for The Long Halloween Part 2. Like, Joker has a huge role in this movie, and it's like we all know the Harvey Dent story. Harvey Dent, Two-Face, is my favorite Batman antagonist. With all due respect to the Joker, I've always loved the dual personalities, everything based on a coin flip. I love Two-Face. I praise this animation every time a new one of these movies comes out. And since they've changed up their formula, everything post Justice League Dark, Apocalypse War it's looked like a literal moving comic. Like, this animation is 2D. It's beautiful, but it looks like a live comic book. I love it. Like, there's tension. There are some laughs. There's good action. I am confident enough that I can say that this is in the ballpark of my other favorite DC releases under the Red Hood, Year One, The Flashpoint Paradox, The Dark Knight Returns. And just like The Dark Knight Returns, I love, like, you saw how thick the book was. I love that they split this into two movies. Just like Death of Superman, Reign of the Supermen. That, like, I loved those two movies, but those aren't quite in that ballpark as, like, but The Long Halloween Part 1 is. I can only hope that Part 2 is just as good. And that comes out on Blu-ray August 10th. So, with all that being said, man, in my opinion, I will say that Batman The Long Halloween Part 1 is dope as fuck. Have you had a chance to watch, because I think it's been on digital for a couple weeks. Have you had a chance to watch Batman The Long Halloween Part 1, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. So, I've recently posted reviews for Luca on Disney Plus, for Fatherhood on Netflix, The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, and Infinite on Paramount Plus, Peter Rabbit 2, Spirit Untamed. Check those reviews out, man. I want to watch F9 this weekend, watch and review. Hopefully late Friday, early Saturday, that review will be out. And then sometime over the 4th of July holiday, I'm going to watch The Forever Purge. I'm going to watch The Boss Baby Family Business, The Tomorrow War, and No Sudden Move. That's the plan. If I watch them, I'm going to review them. Reckley Podcast coming this weekend, episode 62. We're going to recap our top 3 favorite movies of this year so far. And I'm excited for that conversation, man. So like, subscribe, comment, find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.